All right. Suckers live now, Paul. Anything you want to shout out before we, like you did last episode? Some
Nah.
cursing rant that you need to go on?
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's something I can talk about.
All right, here we go. So we try. This is different.
Little
This
cotton
won't.
candy.
We'll try this time. All right, here we go.
Yes, sir.
Another week.
Oh, that's different.
That is different.
Hello.
All right. Yeah, need a little chaser on that.
Yeah, put a little,
Oh, there's the cotton candy part. Got it that time.
put a little love in it.
All right. Well, now that that's over with, welcome into another edition of Cash and Tickets.
Cash and tickets.
I'm Franklin. That's Paul. Poolside Bets brings you this show. Week 6, Paul. Week 5 wasn't quite what we wanted it to be.
I don't even.
You got any excuses?
I think I went. What I go 4-4.
I think so.
I mean, it really did nothing happen then. I'm just
Just kind of stayed
Meh.
right there, didn't you?
meh. Rebels get a big win. That was fun. Got a bye week this week. That's good. It's good for the old liver and for the sanity.
Yeah, so we can just watch our maybe that was part of it last week. We were so dialed into that 2:30 game coming, and that we had things going on, and maybe we weren't dialed in enough to our picks.
Yeah, Virginia upsets Florida State, which I don't know. We're going to talk about the game in a little bit. I don't know if it was that big of an upset. That Virginia offense is really good.
They can really roll, can't they? Won't they talk about Chandler Morris a little bit more?
Man.
My goodness.
Tony Elliott leaves Clemson, and that offense hadn't been the same. So,
All right, so since we're talking about some of those games, let's go ahead and do a recap. We'll get this out the way.
did I jump the gun?
No, I'm just, since you mentioned it, I didn't even think about it. So let's move right on, because I got to update I didn't update our records or anything there. So I don't know. I thought I was going to go 5-4 there. I checked, the last time I checked Marshall, they were up 31-17 going into the fourth quarter. I woke up the next morning to find out that ULL made a furious rally in the fourth quarter, scored 21 to tie that game up, going to double overtime, and the Raging Cajuns end up knocking Marshall off in double overtime. So that 5-4 record
Went to
flip-flopped. Go 4-5. Florida State, obviously on the wrong side of that. Virginia really put it to them all game. That game still got in overtime. I had a chance there. Florida State got the ball first, but they could not punch it in. The over on the team total, that was easy. TCU had that game won outright for I don't know how long, but they ended up getting the dub because they lose by 3 and I had the hook in that game. Thank goodness. USC, I guess it's the same thing. They're just not physical enough on defense. They travel across the country to go take on Illinois, and they get beat there at the end. A late field goal by the Illini, and they win outright. Notre Dame team total over 34.5. That might have been covered at halftime. I'm not sure. That thing was out of hand.
man.
Rutgers and Minnesota. I really hate Rutgers didn't play in this weekend because Rutgers overs have. I think they're 4-0, 5-0, something like that. But that one was easy as Minnesota put up plenty of points in that game as well. So that covered. UCF, boy, they played a great first quarter, and then that was about it. The defense could not hang on against K-State. Their quarterback went out for a little while. They never could get anything going on offense. That was a bad miss as they got beat up pretty good there. I think 34-20. Indiana jumped out early, and then Iowa just held them. I guess, I don't know. They couldn't get anything going on offense. Indiana wins the game, but definitely did not cover. I think it was 20-15. Then I already mentioned Marshall, who had that thing easily covered. Turned into a fiasco there late last Saturday night. So I'll go 4-5. So I need to update the old record there because I didn't do it. So 4-5, that's going to put me at 24-18 now on the season.
Yeah. Let's see. Florida State, Virginia over 59.5. I think they got to 80. Fucking God. I mean, that is just a shootout. Looking for more of that this week. Houston team total over 30.5. Got to 27. That was it. Struggled on the road. They won. I don't think they played their best or whatever. Georgia -3. What the fuck? Yeah, you can't lose that game. I got a beef with Georgia and Texas at this point. I'm a little frustrated.
A little frustrated?
Well, I'll get through my shit and then go back to it. Arkansas plus 4.5. Well, we got him fired. That's all I can say.
That's true.
God, that was terrible. That was man, I don't know if any Ole Miss fans are watching this. We were talking about it. There was a defense Ole Miss had under Matt Luke, and yeah.
You talking about the old crime,
You know,
Coach McGriff there,
McGriff,
crime
yeah.
dog.
It looked eerily similar to that. So, anyways, that was a huge miss. Oregon plus 3.5 went outright. Of course, they did. Whatever. ULM. There's another game out there this week that looks like this game to me, where there is no reason why they should be favored. At a short line, and they are.
Oh, they're not.
And then you bet
They're not. They're 10-point dogs at Northwestern.
No, I'm talking about.
Another line like this. Okay,
I think it's tonight. It's the Iowa State game. I don't understand. Cincinnati, Iowa State. I don't understand. That game feels the same way the ULM game felt last week. It's like there's no reason Cincinnati should be favored in that game. To me, it doesn't look right.
Mm-hmm.
But you just bet it anyway because something's weird somewhere. And
Yeah.
Anyways, BYU minus 6.5. I don't even know what that score was. What is happening?
They won late 24-21, I believe.
Somebody's popping popcorn.
No, it's in our headphones. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what to do with our headphones. We got an issue there, buddy.
Yeah,
See if it goes away.
Yeah, and the whole thing went out.
Because I unplugged it. We can't get these splitters right. I don't know what we're doing wrong.
There's another one over there.
Not that side. Let's try this one. Yeah, it's something in mine.
No, mine didn't go away. Unbelievable. Anyways,
Oh,
I'll keep going. All right.
all right. There we go.
So-
I got one side, which would be fine. So we're
Memphis,
good.
Memphis team total over 37.5. That's been a money bet all year. The problem is Caesars Sportsbook. They're not leaving the team total for Memphis or South Florida up long if they put it up at all. So
Yeah,
if
you
you're
gotta
lucky
be there.
enough to find it,
Yeah.
grab it. And
Yeah.
then so I went 4-4, which is meh. Ho hum. I mean, we're 5 weeks in. We're just hovering around.
We're starting to get some
eh,
answers on things now. So
yeah, I think
this is a time we should be able to really get after it.
Oh, I think one of us got after it this week for sure.
Just saying.
Jeez Louise, man. I was playing. Oosh. We're going to send about 46 plays at y'all today. So, buckle up. Yeah.
They're coming. So, just to update the records, I'm now sitting 24-18 after the 4-5 week. Paul stays 4 games under. He's 17-21 on the season after a 4-4 week. So, as a group there, as a duo, we sit at 41-39. We drop a game. So we gotta pick that back up this week. We'll get this thing rolling.
Got to get hot.
So that's the recap. That's what it was. There were some great games last weekend. I love the SEC Shorts video when it said confirmed that yes, Alabama is Georgia's daddy. I don't know if you saw it. It was fantastic.
All right, yeah. So Texas and Georgia. What the fuck? They've got everything. There's no reason.
Texas A&M as well. I mean, they're winning, but they're not.
They've got it. Yeah, they've got it all. Like you have it all. Like it's.
You got the coach.
What's the problem?
You got the money.
What's the problem?
Got the support, facilities.
I mean, you got. There's no reason to not be like just killing everybody.
I mean, we saw things that we discuss here, and of course, you can go on the big channels, Fox and CBS, and listen to all the experts out there. They got the Big Time podcast, and they'll tell you all these great things. You think that's right, but yet you come back here and you'll get the truth. Brian Kelly and James Franklin can't get it done.
No, they're not good.
I mean, we just saw it, and we've been saying that for you. Don't act like we just saying it now. We've been saying that for several years now. I mean, Brian Kelly did Brian Kelly things, and you can see it from his demeanor on the sideline. All he did all game long was yell at the officials or yell at his players or stand there with his arms crossed, not knowing what the hell is going on. Yeah. You look over on the other sideline, Lane Kiffin is stoic, even in bad times. 14 penalties. He not once did he lose composure. and he celebrated the good things.
We lost our shit. That's for sure.
I mean, it's a completely different demeanor than you can see that on the field. And of course, James Franklin, this is simple. They haven't figured out the quarterback position since he's been there. I've said Drew Aller sucks for 3 years. He still sucks. Okay, he made a couple of throws in the fourth quarter when you're already down, and you get it. You're at home. You get it tied up. You go into overtime. Of course, what does he do? Throws a pick to lose the game, which is just it's perfect. It's perfect.
I mean, these guys those are three examples right there: Franklin, Sarkisian, and Kirby Smart. And I know I'm throwing Kirby in this, but they're holding positions for guys who could literally ain't no telling what they would do if they had all those resources.
Yeah.
There's no telling.
Yeah.
But these jackasses, and Brian Kelly's another one. God dang, that dude, I don't know. I hope he wins out up to the regular season.
Yeah, we need him to win out. It'd be great.
Because I want him to keep him, But anyways, whatever.
Yeah, people talk about the coaches and movies, and I don't want Brian Kelly to get fired. I hope he stays at LSU for perpetuity.
I think he's incredible.
Um,
Great recruiter, good with the kids, and he's an honest fella. He's forthright, and he tells you what's on his mind.
So you're telling me just the old adage, bad things happen to good people. You're talking about James Franklin and Brian Kelly.
Yeah.
Just I hate it when bad things happen to good people.
Well, at least it don't bother them.
No, it doesn't seem to bother them at all.
Yeah,
Another game that was
job.
going on there in the 2:30 slate that we kept our eye on there was Tennessee and Mississippi State. What a game that would get into overtime there. Great job by the Bulldogs, and you don't celebrate losses. I understand that, but compare yourselves to where you were last year and where you are now. Complete turnaround. Good job by Jeff Levy there.
Yeah,
over in
talk about a
Starkville.
coach that's doing his job.
Right. Yeah, with way less resources
less.
than most teams in the SEC. I mean that's for sure. Any other games that stuck out other than Notre Dame went and got Sam Pittman fired?
Poor guy. Illinois beating USC was surprising, even though USC had to travel. We already talked about that one. Hold, please.
Of course, Alabama, Georgia. That game just. I don't know. I mean, there was some bad. He got out coached. I mean, they dropped an easy touchdown that would have given them the lead in the second half. Then they didn't kick the game tying field goal, which kind of perplexed me. And then they made the stupid. The dude jumps on the pile for a penalty, helps Alabama keep the ball. It's so much stuff going on in that game.
Yeah. No, I think that's it for the big games, but.
Then of course we mentioned Oregon just doing what they do, man. Ohio State went and just put it on. I say put it on Washington. All right, hear me out on this one. Or just I don't have a big opinion. I'm just going to ask. I keep hearing the same thing. Ohio State's playing this way because they're easing Julian Sayin into all these spots. It was his first big road, so they road trip as a QB, and so they kept everything simple. Because that offense has not been good.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, are they holding back? Really? I mean, we
on
mentioned this last week. Do teams really do? I mean, I know that defense is really good, but wouldn't you want to get him rolling?
He was on the team last year, wasn't
Saying?
he? Yeah, I mean, he was at every practice.
I mean,
What are they preparing him for?
I mean, this is the same narrative we heard out of LSU that offense is good. They just have not been doing what they've just been doing enough. And then of course, Ole Miss defense shut them down.
22 or 28. I mean, that's efficient as shit. I mean, if you got that defense they got, why what are you really asking your quarterback to do? I mean,
I get it, but don't at some point you want to see you go score 30, 40 points? I mean, really, in case you get into one of those types of games?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I'm just asking the question. I mean, I don't know.
No, I get it. I think Washington's a really quality opponent and a hell of an atmosphere. And once again, with that defense, why?
I know you didn't have to, right? Yeah.
I mean, I guess I kind of get the gist where you want to see them go score 40 or 50. But, I mean, if you watched the game against Oregon last year, I know that's a different roster, but I mean, they'll give you one.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. They're 4-0. I mean, anyway.
Auburn A&M. We didn't mention that game. That game was gross. Auburn couldn't do anything. Jackson Arnold ain't it. We said that last year. He still ain't it. He can't throw the football. A&M's going to be in some trouble when they get in the meat of the because Marcel Reed.
He ain't it either.
Well, he can run it, but if you can stifle him, that a little bit on those boys coming up later. We mentioned the Tennessee, Georgia Tech damn near lost to Wake Forest. They got that thing pulled out.
Yeah, Haynes King, man. He doesn't get enough credit, in my opinion.
I just hate the way they play. Like they're giant slayers. They'll go out and beat heavily ranked teams, right?
Yeah.
But then when they play teams that they should roll over, they play with their damn food every time.
Yeah.
Just like last week.
That is true.
All right, so that's last week. Let's be done with that.
Wishy-washy.
Let's move on. Let's talk about some of these games. We're probably on every effing one of them.
Now, I know one guy that got on everything. Jesus.
I meant to do a Twitter tip last night on the Poolside Bets Twitter or X or whatever, and I forgot. I loved New Mexico State outright last night against Sam Houston State. Sam Houston State was favored in that game on the road against New Mexico State. And, of course, it was no problem for the Aggies. Are they the Aggies, New Mexico State? Are they another Aggie team?
I believe so. New Mexico are the
Lobos.
Lobos, that's right.
But you got the Utah State Aggies. You got Texas A&M Aggies. Seems like New Mexico State is this.
I think you're right.
Anyway,
I think I remember that from basketball.
they win 37-10 last night. I had a couple of parlays with them in it, winning outright, and all that came home to cash. So that was. I wish I'd have put it on there, but I didn't. I didn't make because couldn't make the locks. So that's on me. But it felt good to be on the right side of that one last night. So we got a pretty big slate tonight, Paul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. Nothing that really stands out other than, I mean, honestly, the best game of the night may be the first game, Western Kentucky and Delaware. The Blue Hens. Did we talk? I guess we talked about it last week. That they moved up. And they're in the CUSA there, so that ought to be a good game.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that here in just a minute.
No big time matchups. What you would have been a big matchup in years past, Wisconsin, Michigan. Doesn't look to be a big game.
Talk about another guy that can't get it done.
My goodness, we're really on every one of these games.
It's not good. All right. So last week we did the line movement. You want to do that or do something different?
Yeah, you could talk about that because there's a few where the lines is really. I know I caught one today that I sent you. And when I was writing up my picks today, the locks, I had I'd written them all down.
Right.
And then as I was writing my write-up, like why I'm taking these games, most of them had moved a point, but in my favor. So I felt pretty good about that.
Yeah. So let's see. All right, I'm not going to go through all these. I'll go through the ones I think matter. Like I said, I brought it a while ago. Cincinnati flipped from a +3.5 to a -1 favorite at home against Iowa State. Something's wrong. I don't get it.
I can tell you what it is, but you'll find out later.
Oh, you're on that game? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, interesting. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Pitt drops from +13.5 to 8.5 at home against Illinois.
You mean Purdue?
Purdue. What did I say? Pitt. My bad.
You said Pitt. Yeah.
Purdue. Barry Odom's Purdue Boilermakers.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a big one. UAB drops from a 10-point home dog to a 7-point home dog against Army.
Got a little bit on that game too.
You got them. What do you want me to do here?
Nothing. Just keep going. You're just talking line movement.
Oregon State opens at 1.5 as a road underdog, moves to a 2.5-point favorite on the road at Appalachian State.
Oh, you got me on that one. I don't have that one.
Most beautiful campus in the
Man,
country.
isn't it? Well, I think we met that over there in Boone, North Carolina. That's a great place. It is, in their baseball field. I think we've talked about that. We
showed the picture last year.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous there.
Awesome. I'm looking for big ones.
Well, you got to mention the line movement in one of the games you have. That's a big ass move.
Oh yeah, I'm going to talk about it. I'm just running down the roster here. Here we go. Yeah, well, I can give Florida moved from 7.5 to 6.5 against Texas down to 5
Yeah,
now.
that thing keeps coming down.
Yeah, I got it this morning. It was 5. I'm on them. But we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Texas Tech opens at 8.5 up to 12.
Yeah, I don't have. Boy, I was tempted. If that thing would have stayed under 10, I probably would have hammered it. They look like the real deal in the Big 12.
Yeah.
The Morton kid is playing good. Then when he went out, the backup, the Will Hammond came in and played fantastic against Utah.
Yeah.
You know, they spent that
Scary.
money,
Yeah.
and I think they got the guys that they needed. This isn't your typical Texas Tech team gets a big win, but we've already seen them go on the road. I know I trust Willie Fitz, but they looked horrible against Oregon State, even though they eked out that win.
This is his second year at Houston, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait till next year.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, and I don't trust Connor Wegman because I think Tech can get on him. I mean, under pressure. Like, if he got a clean pocket, he does pretty good, but I think Tech's going to get after him. That defense is pretty good there for watch the Red Raiders. I think they're sneaky in the Big 12.
Yeah, they are good.
Not sneaky, it's just because you don't
No.
typically think about Texas Tech going out there and winning the Big 12, but they look good.
Yeah. Florida State opened at 7.5 down to 4.5. Let's see.
You got to explain that shit to me.
That's at.
Is it because it's at Tallahassee? I mean, you get a 3-point home. I mean, it'd be a 7-point game on a neutral site.
Yeah, I like it under a touchdown. I mean, I like Miami under a touchdown. I do. They're just a better team.
I mean, it's hard to get out of my head what I saw last Friday night.
Well, I don't know.
But this is Carson Beck on the road, and he's typically not very good on the road.
That was something that I was listening to sometime this week. The Heisman talk. We can talk about that. You want to? A little bit.
Yeah.
Do
you have it up? Like, you know who's like up there? Is Ty Simpson like number one?
No, I think the kid from Indiana's number one.
Oh, Mendoza. No, I think he dropped. I think he was after that 63-10 drubbing, and I think after the Iowa game that he dropped some.
Yeah, I can bring it up.
A lot of movement in the Heisman thing because nobody is really.
Yeah, well, they've got it listed as the favorites to open the season and what they are now. So Arch Manning opened up as a favorite. He's 37-1 now.
Oh man.
Garrett Nussmeier's 30-1. Cade, stop me when you want to talk about one.
Nope.
Cade Klubnik
Nope.
250-1. Lenore Sellers 90-1. Jeremiah Smith 10-1. A wideout.
He's not doing much.
Drew Aller 35-1.
Oh my God.
Dante Moore 6.5-1.
He's probably your favorite right now.
Yeah, I like him. Julian Sayans 17-1.
No.
Sam Levitt 20-1.
No.
Ty Simpson 9-1.
That's my guy. I'm looking at if he's high, longer odds than Dante Moore. If I was placing a bet, it'd probably be Ty Simpson in Alabama.
So you like Ty Simpson?
He's looked great since that opening weekend against Florida State.
You like him better than Carson Beck?
Oh my God, yeah.
Carson Beck 10-1. Jeremiah Love 25-1. What do you think?
He had the two good games right now. I mean, he had the one big game against Arkansas. I don't know why because he was not good the first 2 or 3 games.
Yeah. What about C.J. Carr at 25-1? He's played pretty good.
He's played great. I mean, as a new kid coming in, first time start. I mean, yeah, he's looked really good for Notre Dame. Even in the losses, he was good. He wasn't the reason they lost those first 2 games.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm trying to find somebody to talk about. Man, I don't know. Joey Aguilar is 18-1. Nah.
Yeah, I mean, Tennessee keeps putting up points.
There's Fernando Mendoza 13-1.
Where's our boy?
I
mean, I know he's only got 3 games under his
Diego
belt, but
Pavia 16-1.
no, that's not who I'm talking about.
I know you're talking about. I'm looking. I'm looking.
3 straight games with over 300 yards passing and over 50 yards rushing.
They got a guy named Tate Rudemaker on here, but they ain't got Champagne on the list.
No, come on.
I don't even know who some of these fucking guys are.
I mean, I know because he didn't play 2 games, that's going to be held against him, but whatever.
I think I've named the favorites for sure.
I mean, you got a guy that come from D2. It's like he's leaving Delta State, and then he just beats LSU, and he looked fantastic doing it.
I don't see him, buddy.
Unbelievable.
I mean, you got Dante Moore, Ty Simpson, Jeremiah Smith, Carson Beck are the leaders at the clubhouse. And
Carson Beck and Jeremiah Smith, and you don't have stop.
Diego Pavia goes out there and beats Bama Saturday. I think that if they don't give him some love, I don't know.
So in one less game, Trinidad has as many yards passing as Carson Beck does through 4.
Is that a real stat?
Carson Beck's got 972 yards passing. Okay.
Okay.
Well, we know Trinidad's gone over 300 in 3 straight starts.
Okay.
That's at least 900. I don't know what the. Well, let's go look.
Let's take a gander, shall we?
Carson Beck's got 972 yards.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's pull up. Let's take a gander.
Take a gander.
I mean, if he's got 1,033 yards in 3 games. One less game than Carson Beck. He only has 5 touchdowns throwing. He's probably have. I wonder I know he's got a couple of rushing, or is that? I wonder if the 5 is including.
Yeah, I don't see
rushing.
him. I mean, he could be on.
He's got 5. He's got 5 passing touchdowns, and he's got 2 rushing touchdowns. He's got the 1 pick that just happened against LSU. 63% completion percentage. He's averaging 366 yards against.
Okay. according to AI, he's a 12-1 to a 15-1 to win the Heisman.
Oh, they just don't have his name in there yet. So that makes sense.
But like I said, you got to find it to bet it. So.
Yeah.
Oh, here. Okay, so this is CBS Sports, and they've got it. Dante Moore 6-1, Ty Simpson 9-1, Carson Beck 10-1, Jeremiah Smith 10-1, Trinidad Chambly.
So he's in the 4. He's number 4 or 5.
Yeah, I mean he's and he's only going to go up. I think. I mean, I don't. At this point, how do you pull him?
What do you think he does against Washington State?
Oh, my
450
God.
yards and 6 tutties.
Oh, what was so damn frustrating is they'll leave him in there.
Well, that's what he does. He lets his guys play, man.
I don't like it.
And AJ Maddox isn't going to play until mid 4th quarter at best.
Yeah, Washington State's probably the worst team in the country. I know they win the game. What I saw out of them was not impressive at all.
And that was against a North Texas team that gives up points. Maybe it's just because that was the one game. They got 2 wins on the season. Like we're
I know, and they've been competitive in some games, but man, what they put on the screen that day was dreadful.
What happened to your boy Longo? He's 0-5 at Sam Houston State. They're not finding enough green grass out there to touch, are they?
I don't know.
They ain't chasing it properly.
He's probably been through his only 3 plays in the playbook.
Go deep and go deep. What's the third one?
Yeah.
Go deeper.
Punt.
Oh, God. All right. Well, I mean, shit, we got a ton of these games. I know combined we got 21 games to give out to you today.
Why
So
don't you just start, and I'll come back in about 30
you'll
minutes.
just tell me when to stop, and then you'll get going.
Yeah, start running, man.
All right. Well, let's get into it. I mean, no time like the present, huh? All right. Well, I'm starting tonight. I got 2 plays tonight, Paul.
2. I got 1.
So I'll try to do these in the order I got them on the thing. It doesn't really matter. I mixed them up on my sheet,
Oh, yeah.
but that's okay. Let me see. I started with the later game, but that's all right. It doesn't really matter. Tonight, 9:30, Colorado State travels to take on San Diego State. Here are 2 teams that have both lost to Washington State, which seems a little. That's the 2 wins that Washington State has. These 2 teams that I'm on here,
Yeah.
Colorado State, and San Diego State. So it's tough. It's a tough deal to back either team here, but here I go. Colorado State's headed in the wrong direction, and this may be the end for Jay Novell. They cannot get the ball in the end zone through the uprights, whatever's happening here. They haven't scored more than 21 points all season. Their high in a game is 20 points this season. The Aztecs have gotten it
Dynamite.
together and are 3-1 on the season, and they are at home in the one and only Snapdragon Stadium.
You like that?
So I got the much better team, and I got a great stadium name. I'm laying them with the Aztecs here. Give me San Diego State minus 6.5.
No, hey, pull them picks up on that other screen real quick.
Something changed.
No, I don't know if I have one on there.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. We're adding more. That's why I'd like it. Right in the middle of the show. This is fantastic. This is good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not on there.
Okay.
That helps. That helps close the gap a little
Yeah, it does.
bit. Jesus Christ.
So if you add one there, I'll do both my Friday picks, and then you'll start. Okay?
All right, go ahead.
All right, let's get it. All right, at 9 o'clock, this game actually starts before San Diego State does. New Mexico, the Lobos travel to take on San Jose State.
Oh, you're after my heart.
I know.
You better stop.
I'm not sure how the Spartans are favored here, but it's a Friday game, and they're at home. They're the home team. Crazy things happen in weekday games. See last night's 49ers Rams game if you need any thoughts on how weekday games go. Look, I think the Lobos are the better team, but I know that the Spartans are not very good on defense. But I like a shootout because I know the Spartans and what's his name? It's Eget. It's Eget is the
Walter
QB.
Eget.
We saw him throw some last year.
What do you call that offense? Come on. I said it 47
Yeah, I
times.
know. What did you call it?
It's the spread and shred.
Spread and shred. That's right. They're
yeah.
still getting it done. Look, I like a shootout here, so I'm taking the Lobos team total over because I don't trust the Spartans to ever stop them. But I think the Spartans can get in the end zone as well, so I'm not picking a side here. But I'm going to take the Lobos team total over 28. They've scored. They've hit the over. They would have hit the over on this 3 consecutive games with all their team total overs being like 32 and above. So, and they're playing a worse defense than they had the last 3 games. So
A lot of points. Eh?
yeah, give me Lobos team total over 28 tonight at 9 o'clock. Where can you find that game, you asked? FS1.
That's on the YouTube TV.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to start Friday night at 6 o'clock on the CBS Sports. You may or may not be able to find that. Western Kentucky at Delaware. Give me over 61.5. This is basically in Minicucci, I trust. Minicucci.
I love it.
The defense against quality opponents hadn't been good, man. This sucks. Good offenses can really score on the Delaware defense. Not 100% sure the right team's favored here. I'm not sure what the line is, like 1 or 2, I think.
It's Delaware minus 2.5.
Yeah, it's. I'm not sure about that. I like Delaware. I do think there'd be a lot of points scored. I think like another one of those Friday night shootout kind of deals.
This is a great, look, if you're a CUSA fan, this is a great matchup. You got a 4-1 team going to face a 3-1 team in Delaware, so it ought to be an exciting game.
And just a random guess, what do you think capacity at Delaware Stadium is?
In Newark, Delaware, 10,000.
I don't know. We'll look it up later. But, yeah, no, I just think too much offense on the field in this one. 61.5 seems like a little bit too low for these two offenses. So give me Minicucci to slang it around.
You piqued my curiosity.
Oh, boy. Why should it have a cool name?
No, it's just called Delaware Stadium. It holds 16,730.
Raucous
Boy, it's going to be
crowd.
crazy in Newark tonight. Yeah, it's going to be nuts.
Yeah.
All right, we got that on the board there. Okay, we're rolling this thing along. Well, I'm fine. I'm moving to Saturday now, a game that Paul mentioned earlier. 11 o'clock Saturday morning, the Iowa State Cyclones travel to take on the Cincinnati Bearcats. Matt Campbell and the boys, well, they're great as underdogs. I know they have some injuries, so they got a couple of defensive injuries, maybe one in the secondary. But here's the thing: this is what they're missing their starter and their backup at kicker. I mean, you can go get the soccer kid to come over and kick a few extra points, and we're going for it on 4th down if we have to. So we're going to put some points on the board.
Is that not what the guy at State did that one year?
Yeah. So this is where this team thrives. Underdog role, and Matt Campbell does a great job with these boys. Cincinnati, on the other hand, is 0-4 straight up and against the spread against ranked teams. Their shootout with Kansas doesn't instill much hope, in my opinion. So give me Rocco Beck, Matt Campbell, and the boys. I'll take those points. Give me the Cyclones plus 2.5.
Man, that thing's weird as shit. All right.
There you go.
I'm going to watch it with you.
There's my idea.
That's my thoughts on it. All right, this is the one I think I got left off. This is Air Force at Navy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's the Navy team total over 32 points, 11 o'clock on CBS. It's going to be a typical, both teams will be up for this game, Armed Force Bowl kind of thing. The one thing that's really apparent is that Air Force's defense can't stop me and you. They're terrible. I think there will be a lot of points scored on both sides. I just trust that Navy's offense will do their job. Not 100% Air Force will show up for this one. Could be a blowout, but I don't know. I got a little scared because it's a rivalry game.
Yeah, is Air Force at Navy?
No, it's at Navy, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I looked at this game. I was gonna take the total, but then as I kind of dug through it, Air Force, their secondary sucks.
True.
But their secondary doesn't have to play in this game.
Yeah.
Well,
a little
Navy's
bit.
not gonna be slinging it through the air, so I kind of pulled myself off of this game because I wasn't. On my little notepad, I wrote down both things. I wrote down the over and I wrote down Navy team total, just like you did. But I mean, at some point, Navy's going to lean on them, and they're not going to be able to stop them. And I think they'll start rolling, and I think that's going to help get them over the team total.
Yeah, they're giving up over 38 points per game. If you let Blake Horvath and them guys get rolling, they'll name.
He can do it. That kid can really play.
Yep.
In Blake, we trust. Is that what we're saying here?
Yeah.
All right, another 11 o'clock game for me. I'm always on. I don't know why the 11 o'clock games always intrigue me. Illinois travels to take on the Purdue Boilermakers. Yes, Purdue is better than last year, but not that much. USC and Notre Dame covered this low line against Purdue easily as they gave up 50-something to Notre Dame, I believe, and 33 to USC. The Illini got off the mat last week and got the dub over USC after the drubbing at the hands of the Indiana Hoosiers. Luke Altmaier played great, and they put 34 on the board. Now, Illinois did not slow down USC that much, but this ain't USC. This is Purdue. It might not be covered until late third, early fourth, but I like them to lean on Purdue in the second half and pull away. So give me the Illini minus 8.5. This line was higher, so it's moved in my favor. So thank you. Instead of laying 9.5 or 10, I only have to lay 8.5.
Nice.
I'll do it.
I think Barry Odom's going to do well at Purdue.
I do too, and they already got a couple of wins this year, and
They're
played
way better than they were last year. That's for
but
damn sure.
it ain't there yet.
No,
So,
I ain't trying to
I'm
step on your pick.
No, I get it. Yeah, he's a good coach.
I guess the reason I thought because you talk about the Arkansas job. I mean, he should be like one of the front runners too. I think.
And wasn't he the head coach at Missouri when they ran him out?
They ran him out, and then he was DC at Arkansas. Then took
Yeah.
the head coaching job at where'd he go?
New Mexico. No,
No, he don't sound right.
Jerry Keel was at one of those programs before him and Pavia.
No, he was at UNLV.
Okay, yeah, UNLV. That's
And then
right.
he got hired. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, I had to work
Well
through
done.
that.
Got it done.
All right, I'm
Great
gonna go.
job.
Yeah, I'm gonna go stay at 11 o'clock Saturday morning on Fox. We probably ain't gonna have enough TVs, are we?
Well, I heard a guy was selling some. Maybe we'll find them tomorrow morning. Get them at a good cost.
Yeah. Wisconsin at Michigan. Give me Michigan minus the 17. I don't see how Whiskey scores here. They're just not very good. Michigan's defense will keep them down in distance and produce turnovers here. Wisconsin can't run the ball. I think they're 110th or 120th in the country in rush.
Who was it that we took? I think it was one of your picks. Didn't you take Maryland plus 10 against Wisconsin a couple of weeks back, and Maryland absolutely beat the ever-loving shit out of them?
Yeah, they're not very good, man. Yeah. I'll continue to fade Wisconsin until
they prove otherwise.
I mean, I don't know. There may be another job opening coming up.
All right. Well, I'm still 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm also on a service academy.
No, but
Not really on the team, but well, they got to help out. So anyway, 11 o'clock Saturday morning, Army travels to take on the UAB Blazers, coached by the one and only Trent Dilfer. I don't trust Army at all this year, so don't get this twisted. But they're going on the road here, and they're giving UAB 6.5 points, which seems odd. Yes, UAB is not a great football team, but they can score.
they're
We've
better
seen
than they
it.
were last year. Yeah.
But they'll also let anyone score on them. After an awful performance last week against ECU, the Black Knights get things back on track. I don't know who wins this one, but I know there will be plenty of points. I'm taking the over in the Army UAB game, over 56.5.
Yeah, I need my cadets to tighten up. All right, I'm going to 2:30 on ESPN2. Virginia at Louisville. Give me the over 60.5. Lines moved down a little bit. It's helped me out. Louisville wins games. Don't really cover the line. Well, I get why, after Virginia last week, big win, the whole bit, they think they might be looking at a letdown. I get all that, but that offense will not let down. I don't see it happening. It's going to be a really fun one to watch. Both teams can really move the ball and score. I think the line's too low here, so give me the over 16.5 in Virginia and Louisville.
Okay, I like that. I wish it was my next. I'm just going to stay in order. I'll get to that game later.
Get to it later.
Still in 11 o'clock window here. Clemson Tigers, the 1-3 Clemson Tigers travel to take on the hapless UNC Tar Heels. Clemson's run the ACC's over. We get it. We know that. That's true. But they are playing UNC this weekend.
Talk about
It's a good time to get some good vibes going.
You think he makes it another year?
I would have never hired him. And I mean, we talked about that. It's not going to work there.
Yeah.
I mean, but they'll give him another year, right?
I don't know.
Just being
it's not good, and it don't look good. I hear there's a mass exodus.
Yeah, that was part of my write-up here. The
bad.
players are abandoning the Tar Heels, and things are going bad. Isn't it Raleigh? Is Duke and Durham and North Carolina's in Raleigh?
No, Raleigh is North Carolina State.
Shit.
Right?
We got Tobacco Road between the two. So Duke's in Durham.
Yeah, North Carolina's in not sure.
I knew that didn't sound right.
No.
Where the hell are they?
Oh,
What time
God.
is this game? 11 o'clock? Chapel Hill. Jeez Louise.
That's what I said.
God, I feel stupid. Tar Heels things are bad in Chapel Hill. That's better. Anyway, Clemson's going to do what they've done in the last few years against bad teams, and that's run over and through them. UNC can't stop me and Paul. So I'm going to take the Tigers, the Clemson Tigers, team total over 30.5. They may have that at halftime.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen because North Carolina was kind of one of those first teams to come out and hire a general manager, and then with a coach to kind of help with the NIL stuff. The problem is they went out and hired two guys that are just old school NFL guys, and I don't think they connect with what's going on in college football right now. Obviously, they don't.
Yeah, it's something's not right there.
So, and then the whole sideshow with
The girlfriend.
anyways, which I ain't gonna hate on the man. It just something's foul there. Anyways, all right. Back to me. I'm gonna stay at 2:30. Man, we ain't gonna, the good thing about it is once we get these TVs set, we ain't gonna have to change them.
No, they'll all be on the same
They'll be on
channel,
their-
so
you
it'll
know,
just keep
the
going.
chances that we're gonna hit a game we're betting on this week are about 80%.
Yeah, the chances are, the odds are high, for
All
sure.
right, Vanderbilt team total over 21.5 at Alabama, 2:30 on ABC. I love this thing. Under 3 touchdowns, but I didn't get it, so I'm going to need 24 out of them. Here's the thing. Historically, Alabama's defense has struggled against running quarterbacks.
Yes, that's
as
true.
As an Ole Miss fan, we've all witnessed it.
And I think they've been a little worse under DeBoer against running quarterbacks.
Diego Pavia needs to stay healthy, of course. I get it. But Alabama's giving up 160 yards a game on the ground. I don't know. I think Vandy's going to give them all they want, but we all think they will. I think the ground game's going to be the difference here. Vandy's a trouble. I mean, they're built as a roster. They're built very well.
Clarkley's done a great job.
You talk about a guy. If he had resources, whoo, boy. Anyway, yeah, Vanderbilt team total over 21.5.
All right, I like it. I need it too. I hope that happens. I hope they score 30.
Yeah, boy.
All right, I'm finally out of the 11 o'clock hour, Paul. Let's move to 2:30. Let's get some more games on the TVs, if you don't mind, for crying out loud.
We're gonna need.
2:30, Texas travels to take on the Florida Gators.
Yeah, this is interesting.
This might be one of the ugliest games of the day to watch, in my opinion. I've seen nothing from Arch or Lagway to make me believe that either should be SEC QBs, if I'm just being honest. What I do know is that both of these defenses are legit. I just need Florida to be in this thing at the half and keep the morale up going into the second half. If Lagway can take care of the ball, don't have another 5-pick game like he did against LSU. And I don't need I don't need the defensive scoring. Does that make sense? Like no short fields. Hold on to the football, move it a little bit, punt. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we've seen that out of Texas plenty. I just need Florida not to give it up because that Texas defense is fantastic. So just keep the ball in your hands. Don't turn it over. This total might not even get to 30. And it moved up a point.
Not.
It moved up a point in my favor. So I'm going to take the Texas, Florida under 42.5.
All right, since you're already on that game, I'll stay with you. I'm going to be on the Florida +5 side. That's where I got it at. If you take the uniforms and everything off this team, take the name and everything, there's not much difference between them. Except maybe the Texas defense is a little bit better.
All right, so answer this truthfully. You think that number 9 should even be anywhere close to the Texas Longhorns right now?
Not
Are they
from
the
what-
9th best team in the country?
No. I don't think so.
They may have the second, third, fourth best defense in the country.
Yeah. I don't know. This is a game Florida usually wins. It's at home. Everybody's on their ass. Billy Napier's, got one leg out the door and the whole bit, but this is the one he wins, man. Florida gets their big wide receiver back, Dallas Wilson, who was really good to preseason and practice and the whole bit. 6'3", 220, looks like an NFL wide receiver. I think it's going to help DJ Lagway out a lot. Both teams not doing what they're supposed to do. So give me the points at home. And maybe some rain, too. So give me Florida +5.
Yeah, if we've capped this game properly, then Paul and I are both on the right side. Because for Florida to win this game, it better stay under 42.5. Way under. For them to, or of course, they don't even have to win it for Paul to cover. I mean, you're looking at a 17-14 game.
Yep.
Max. 13-10. Yeah. Somewhere in that realm.
I just feel like it's going to be sloppy, but I do think, and it's hard to put your finger on what's wrong with Texas. Short of, I mean, they had Quinn Ewers for 3 years. He was a really good quarterback there, and they still didn't really. I mean, they made the playoffs and all, but they didn't light it up like they should.
They're leaning on the defense.
So I think Sarkisian. I don't know if he's still calling plays or what, but maybe it's time to, hand the playbook over. I don't know.
Yeah, and this is another one where I'd love to see them win and have a reason to keep Billy Napier going into next year.
Yeah, no, yeah, and he's going to get one.
He'll find something.
And if they beat Texas Saturday, all of a sudden, those all them fingers start pointing toward Austin. They want to know why Sarkisian can't get this thing, Yeah. Which I know they made a playoff last year, but I think they've underperformed for the resources.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And I'm not so sure Arch is ready. I mean that's another portion of this deal. I don't think he's ready.
Yeah, I don't know.
His mechanics are horrible. He looks like he's in pain every time he throws the football. Something's not right.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then Sarkisian out there saying, "Was like, what faces you make when you're taking a shit?" So, is he taking a shit on the field? What are we talking about?
Kinda.
I mean, I mean,
Okay,
I guess.
it looked stinky.
Well done, Paul. Well done. I'll go back to a game that Paul mentioned earlier. Virginia Cavaliers traveling to take on the Louisville Cardinals. Big win for the Cavaliers last Friday over Florida State. And I actually see that momentum carrying on the road. They got the big home win. Now they're going on the road, so you kind of keep things going. You're not back at home and then things get settled in and you're celebrating too much. No, they had to get right back into the practice because they know they're going on the road. So I think they can keep that momentum up. Chandler Morris will find ways to score. The kid's done it all year. They'll also be giving up plenty to the Cardinals, I believe. That defense hasn't been fantastic. Louisville is winning, but it's been ugly. The screws aren't really tight on that program at the moment. I mean, they struggled with Pitt last week. Look, I like a high-scoring game here, as Paul mentioned. And in that high-scoring game, you're going to have both teams going back and forth. I think it stays under a touchdown. You're looking at a 37-34 game here. So I'll take the points gladly. So give me Virginia plus 6.5.
I like it. Where's that game at? I forgot. Did I say Louisville?
Is that Louisville?
Yeah. Papa John Stadium.
Papa John Stadium, yeah.
I think that's right.
Well done.
All right, I'm back at 2:30. We do not.
No, they've changed it. They went out and got a new sponsor. L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. That's awful.
What the shit?
That's terrible.
Virginia by 18.
By a ton. Take Virginia. Just
what a
a money
jackass
line. That's
move.
horrible. God, that's terrible.
All right, I'm staying at 2:30 on CBS, Penn State at UCLA. Give me team total under 12.5 for
Oh, my
UCLA.
God.
This thing is gross. I get it. We may not watch this one.
Yeah,
I might just look at it on my phone.
Jeez, that's a gross game.
I do think Penn State's in for a little bit of a letdown. They got to go across the country. After their loss to Oregon last week, the fan base has probably been in their ear. But luckily, they get to leave Happy Valley and go out to beautiful, sunny California. UCLA's on quit watch, I believe, mustering just 10 points in their last home game to New Mexico. So if you think they're going to score that many
Against
points,
Penn
State's defense, I trust Penn State's defense to show up and do their job. They may get a field goal, maybe 2 field goals, but 12.5 is too much.
If you take their letters that's all together and you just try to say it as a word, it's real close to what they actually are. So UCLA looks like UCLA. It's very close to ugly.
Oh, ugly. Well, I don't. Nico, I'm a leave. I wonder what he's gonna do.
Leave, or they're gonna get rid of him.
Well, his
I mean,
brother-
the coach is gone.
the
Well, no,
brother's
they
there,
changed
too.
offensive coordinators. Is that gonna help?
Not against this defense, man. Oh yeah, no, I trust Penn State's defense to show them did their job here. I just don't know. Maybe a little bit of a hangover after the big game last Saturday night, but I don't know. Give me a low scoring game. I don't know, 27-3, something like that.
Yeah, probably so. All right, it's still in the 2:30 slate. Washington travels across the country to take on the Maryland Terrapins. Washington has been a good game. Oh, good game. Boy, I'm struggling reading this week. I apologize.
Reading's hard.
Reading's tough. They've been a good team this year, and they have a really good QB, like what he's done. They could do nothing against Ohio State last week, and now they have to travel. If you take out the top 4 teams of the Big Ten, I'm talking about Michigan, Ohio State, Oregon, and Penn State, when teams travel across the country in the Big Ten, the record against the spread is abysmal. The Huskies, this team, in this situation, they're 0-4 against the spread in these such situations. So I'm going to ride that trend and a hot Terp team at home. Give me Maryland plus 6.5.
I like their coach. Can't remember his name right now. I like him though.
Well, that's dynamite, Paul. I mean, this is the stuff you get. I like their coach. No idea who it is, but I like him.
No, I can call it if you get. I mean, if I have time to work through it, it's
I can't spell over here. I can't talk. I can't spell.
Can't do nothing. Can't do diddly poo. He coached it. He's from Alabama.
Mike Loxley.
Loxley, that's him. Good coach. I like him.
You like him? All right. Well, I hope he gets it done. Go out there and win the
He
game.
got very mad because their other teams were coming and stealing all his players, which is a problem for mid-tier programs trying to build a roster. All right, I'm gonna stay. God, man, this 2:30 slate.
Yeah, we're going to need more
we,
TVs.
We're gonna have to negotiate. Anyways, I'm going 3 o'clock on FS1. Michigan State at Nebraska under 48.5. This thing is just diving. Like I said, I don't know what's going on except what I capped was the wind's going to be up. Nebraska loves to throw the football. It's going to affect the throw. Michigan State's a good running team, mobile quarterback. Nebraska's giving up 170 yards rushing a game. Keep the ball out of their hands.
Time of possession.
T-O-P. I'm looking for a lot of running in each other on Saturday. It's in Nebraska, so I might text Ray, tell him to knock it off for one Saturday.
Yeah, quit throwing the football around.
Yeah, so give me under 48.5, Michigan State at Nebraska.
All right. Well, this game we're both on, so it's be one TV for this one.
Okay.
All right. So Vanderbilt, like Paul mentioned, is traveling to take on the Alabama Crimson Tide at 2:30 Saturday afternoon. Look, we are a Diego Pavia podcast here and have been since last
big
season.
fans.
I mean, the boys from Nashville have been even better this year on offense than they were last year. However, defense has slacked some from last year, and Bama is in revenge mode. I guarantee you they've talked about this game on the offseason and leading up to it this week. Ty Simpson looks great, as I mentioned. Maybe my bet for the Heisman Trophy there. And since that opening weekend against Florida State, they're going to put up plenty of points. I can't ride with Vandy in this spot because I don't know what's going to happen later in the game if Bama keeps scoring. But I know Pavia will find his way into the end zone as well. Paul's on the Vandy over 21.5 team total. That fits my pick here. I want points all afternoon. Shootout in Tuscaloosa. Give me Vandy, Bama over. What did I got it at? 55.5. Yeah, I mean, I've thought about the Bama laying the 10.5 with Bama because I'd see this game could. I don't know if Vanderbilt's going to be to stop Bama this year with Ty Simpson and the boys, and Ryan Williams is not even the wide receiver you got to pay attention to. He's been bad this year. But there's been a couple of – he may be the third or fourth best wide receiver currently on Bama, and that's saying a lot because everybody was so much high praise for him as a freshman. But he's been a little lackadaisical this year.
I'm back.
But they'll be able to score plenty on Vandy at home. So I could see this game getting to be 42-24, 42-28, somewhere in that realm. And Bama would cover, but I don't feel comfortable with either side, so that's why I'm on the over here. Give me all the points. We'll take the over in this game.
Yeah, if Vandy ends up beating Bama
Again?
and Pavia has a great game, man. What do you just build a statue of him at that point?
Maybe, but he'll be hung over so much this week. Just roll with whatever team they play in next week.
Yeah,
Take them.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of quit. All right, I'm gonna go on my. I got a night game. Holy shit!
Oh my goodness!
I'll
Look
be-
at you. I'm so proud.
Oh my goodness. ESPNU 7 o'clock. Give me Memphis -20 versus Tulsa. I don't have a lot here, but it's up to say that the playoff chances for Memphis are really alive.
They are.
They got a shot. They got to keep the gas on. They got to keep blowing these teams out. This thing's in Memphis in Liberty Bowl Stadium. National Guard's going to be there. Should be just an ass whooping. Memphis team total. Couldn't find it. Looked. Can't get it. So give me Memphis -20 at Tulsa versus Tulsa.
All right, so this is another game that the line's moved in my favor. It's moved 2 points, actually. 6:30 Saturday night, the Mississippi State Bulldogs travel to Texas. College Station to take on Texas A&M Aggies. The line in this, I've already hit and it was moved in my favor. State's run defense has been much improved this year. If they can sustain that, then they can force Reed to do the one thing that he's not very good at, and that's throwing the football and winning with his arm. Levy has his offense really going, and I think Shapen and company can put up enough points to hang around in this one like they did last week against Tennessee. I know they were at home, but Texas A&M, it hasn't been the hardest place to play, even though I know it's 100,000 people there, but
it's hard to get motivated when you got male cheerleaders.
But teams have been successful going to A&M. So I'm taking all these points as it's ballooned up to 16.5. So give me Mississippi State plus 16.5.
Yeah, that State team, he's doing a good job, and I don't like it.
Yeah, we don't need them to be good.
Yeah, I mean, they'd be just good enough to beat everybody else but us.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, I think I'm down to my last bullet.
Yep. Fire away, Paul.
Fire away. I'm going to do something I don't like doing, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going back to the NFL. Not for long, they say. Give me the Giants first half plus 1.5 at the Saints. 12 o'clock on CBS. As an underdog of 10 points or less, Spencer Rattler is 0-7 ATS in his career. The Saints do not start well. They've been outscored 44-7 in the opening quarter, which if you want to take them first quarter, you can, but I stuck with them just for the half because I feel like that Jackson Dart and that offense has got a lot of momentum right now. They're going to hit the gates screaming, come out fired up, and just jump on them early. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. I'm not the greatest NFL capper. I have horror stories. But so I'm going to go Giants first half plus 1.5. I'd love to go to this game. It would be really cool to watch Jackson Dart play in the NFL. But anyways, we'll watch him on the TV.
Yeah, Dart looked really good last week. I think the only downside here is that Neighbors is out. That really hurts. But Neighbors went out early in that game last week, and they beat the Chargers. I know they were at home, but now Dart's got to go on the road. But he played in the SEC, going on the road, going to New Orleans. It's not going to phase him. He played at Death Valley last year against LSU.
And there will be a lot of Dart jerseys in that
that
stadium.
place, yeah, there's going to be a ton of them. Ole Miss travels, and they like their former players. So there'll be a bunch of Rebel fans there cheering on Dart against the Saints this weekend. I didn't understand why they're dogs. That defense, the defense hasn't been what they thought it was going to be, but it really showed San Diego because it's like the entire team got this big – uplifting because Dart finally became the quarterback. Like they performed the way they thought they would.
I'm not going to beat the guy to death, but I'm going to make another statement about Russell Wilson. He's bad for the locker room. I saw it last year in Pittsburgh. He was bad in Denver. He's not. I don't know. I mean, I guess fucking Bubblegum had enough energy in Seattle to carry his lackadaisical bullshit. I don't know. Which he also had a really good defense in Seattle.
Did,
also.
But when Russell was younger, he could move.
Yeah,
and so he did two things well. He could scramble, and he could run around long enough for somebody to get deep because that's what he does well. He throws the deep ball well.
Throws the moon ball.
So I mean,
I just think he's bad for the locker room. I think that when you see that enthusiasm and that getting fired up, I think all that with Scatterbo and Jackson Dart and even Jameis Winston and Brian Burns and some of them younger players are trying to build there. He's just knocking it down for his professionalism bullshit.
Yeah.
Man, get out there and have fun. If you suck as a football team and you're trying to get better, make damn sure
you're having fun. Yeah, I mean come on, dude. Yeah.
So I look for them to maybe turn a leaf here. I'm hoping.
I like it. I love that.
And just Jackson Dart needs to get down.
Oh my God, dude!
The
right?
Saints they're going to start sluggish. Just get out there, get your first down, get out to an early lead, protect yourself, and then have a day.
Yeah. All right, my last pick at 6:30 Saturday night. Kansas Jayhawks taking on the Central Florida Golden Knights. Now, Kansas has had no trouble scoring this season, and their two losses came in a couple of shootouts with Cincinnati and Missouri. Jalen Daniels has been terrific this season. He's gotten things going after his slow start last year. And UCF got off to a hot start by playing three teams that really didn't have a pulse. Then they finally played a mid-tier, if not bottom-tier, Big 12 team last week and looked bad against K-State because I was on UCF and they never were in that game much outside the first quarter. Their starting QB was dinged in that game, and the defense faltered after the first quarter. So It'd be better if they were at home, but that won't be able to hold the. But they'll be better at home. It's kind of, I guess that's good Lord reading. It's tough. Can't read my own words. UCF will be better at home. I get that, but I don't think they'll be able to hold the Jayhawks down forever. Kansas gets this thing done in the second half, and they pull away. Rock chalk. I'm laying them with the Jayhawks -5.5.
I like it.
All right.
Big card this
Thoughts?
week. Big card.
Critiques? Anything, Paul? You got anything you want to? Anything you don't like?
No, I had some. Hold on. Hold, please. I got some leans I'll give you if you want it.
I mean, on my picks. Is there anything you
No.
just
Pull them up.
outright
Let me
just-
see.
All right, we'll do the
47 of
I
them.
know. Go ahead. Boy, I hope they fit on the screen. Honestly. Oh, we have frozen.
Are we out?
This sucks so bad.
Oh boy. Well, that's the show, boys.
Oh my God,
Good
what
run.
happened?
Good run.
Okay, hold on, we're back. We're
Good
back.
Run. Good run, everybody.
No, we're good. We're back.
The only thing, the Iowa State game scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, you mentioned that game. Yeah. Your Black Knight's gonna be able to score this week. That's really what I'm worried. I'm not worried about UAB scoring,
I
but
have no clue. I like all the rest of them though. I'm not sure. That's the only one that scares me. And it's not that it's a bad play. I mean, if you look at it for what it is, Iowa State should beat them. But it's so funny that
the line's
it's
weird.
It's fucked
Yeah,
up.
I get it.
But Iowa State has to continue the pace that they're on because Texas Tech's
Because
right
Texas
there.
Tech, yeah, Utah's gonna be there. I know. Well, Texas Tech already beat Utah, so
Yep. Yeah, no, it's 13,
12.
12. Oh,
Yeah.
line one's your name.
Yeah, line one's my name. Oh my God!
Your name here.
Yeah. That one's gonna win every week.
Spell-
The name's gonna win every week. It's not wrong.
Yeah, spell your name.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's good, man. I think we're gonna go. What are we? 21 picks.
Yeah,
That's a good. Hey, 21's a good number, man. Blackjack, baby.
blackjack. Yeah, I like
That's
it.
Blackjack.
I'll run these things. I'll run these down real quick. Then you can. I know you got some stuff you want to go over, but I got a lot of them. So here we go. We're starting 2 games tonight, Friday night. San Diego State -6.5. New Mexico on the road, but I think they can score plenty of points. Give me the team total for New Mexico over 28. Iowa State, like we just mentioned, they're on the road. They're getting 2.5 points. I think they're better than Cincinnati, so I'll take the 2.5. Illinois is traveling to take on Purdue. This kind of bit me last week, taking road favorites, but Illinois is much better than Purdue, so I'll lay the 8.5 there. Army UAB. UAB can't stop anybody. I need Army to kind of get it going. I'll take the over 56.5. Clemson's playing one of the worst teams in college football. The Bill Belichick coached UNC Tar Heels. I think they lay it on them. I'll take their team total over 30.5. Texas and Florida, neither team can score. Both defenses are really good. I'll take the under, 42.5. Virginia on the road in a shootout. I'll take the 6.5 points against Louisville. Maryland at home against a Washington team that cannot get it done against the spread on the road, traveling across country. So give me the 6.5 points with the Maryland Terrapins there. Vandy and Bama, lots of talk about that one. Lots of points. I'll take the over 50.5. State on the road at the Aggies. Stop Marcel Reed from running. You can cover this line easily. State +16.5. Kansas traveling to UCF. I just think they're the much better team. Jalen Daniels has been terrific. I'll lay the 5.5 with the Jayhawks. Paul.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll do it. You want me to
Go
run
ahead,
it down
go
for
ahead.
you?
I'm
Yo,
working.
Paul starts tonight with Western Kentucky and Delaware. He loves Mini Coochie there, and he thinks that we're going to get a shootout in the CUSA, which should be fun, over 61.5. Michigan is facing a hapless Wisconsin team. Fade Wisconsin anytime you can. Michigan -17. As I mentioned, Virginia and Louisville, we think that thing's going to be a shootout. He's taking the over 60.5. Vandy, and I have that wrong on here that says over. It's the Vandy. Let me make sure I get that right. Team total over 21.5. He likes Pavia to score plenty in that game. UCLA team total under 12.5 as they face an angry Penn State team coming off their loss against Oregon. Michigan State travels to take on Nebraska. Supposed to be some high winds in that game. He wants a lot of running there, so he's going to go the under 48.5. Memphis laying them against Tulsa. Memphis minus 20. Florida at home, keeping this thing close. Two bad QBs, two really good defenses. Florida +5 at home against Texas. On to Sunday is the Jackson Dart-led New York Giants take on the Saints. He likes the first half for the Giants to win it anyway, but he'll take the 1.5 at the first half. So there are your picks, all 21 of them.
I wish the I don't know, man. My Steelers, I'm not sold.
Look, you can't tell me nothing after last night's win against the Rams. I don't know how they did it. I don't know what kind of bubble gum they used to patch Mac Jones back together after he got pummeled at the goal line.
I use that suit he had on.
God's sakes. Everybody was hurt. I mean, we didn't have our top two wide receivers, and they're not even our top two if the other guys weren't injured. And George Kittle's gone. We lost two more defensive players during the game, and Yatir Gross-Matos went down. Kalia Davis went down. It was brutal, but boy, they jumped out early and they hung on, stopped them 4th and 1. Fred Warner sealed that thing up, allowed Marquise Siegel to put the hit on Kyron Williams that stopped him short. So that was a lot of fun for my 49ers last night.
Staying on that game, I'm not 100% sure because I haven't really said yet, but I think the estimated number of players in survivor pools that went out last night is 30% of
I saw somebody tweet out this like the worst hit in survivor pool history, which
bad.
Blew me away because I would have thought the Browns beating Green Bay last week or week before would have been the biggest hit.
Yeah, I think it was. I don't know. I think they're talking about 30% of the existing pool, which I ain't in it because I got shit on by Atlanta. But
I mean, I don't blame. Well, how could you blame them to be on the Rams?
It's crazy. It's yeah. I mean,
the 49ers go in that game with nothing, and an injured QB. He had already hurt his knee in the game 2 games ago that he played.
So, what's your thought? Do you think? I mean, I think I know the answer here, but Mac Jones earned him some money last night. Do you think
somebody's going to snatch him up for sure?
If
right?
they don't, they're a freaking moron.
You just got to put him in the right system. You just saw it didn't work in New England. But the kid he processes quickly. So you put him in an offense where he can read and give him options to get to quickly, and he did that great. Rams like. Maybe they were leading the NFL in sacks or something, or pressure rate, and he was sacked one time all night, I think, once. And maybe that's part of the coaching in San Francisco. They've done great with QBs about getting the ball out quick. Don't hold it forever, get it out. And that's why Brock's been so good because he processes very quickly. He couldn't get his throws down last week because that toe is still – he can't plant very good. Because it's his lead foot. It's his plant foot where the toes hurt. But it is what it is.
I'm going to try something here that's probably going to fail miserably. But I'm going to send it anyway.
Send it.
All right, so I'm going to give, since we're up here.
You about to give something out?
Well,
here we go.
I don't know if it's gonna
Pay attention, everybody.
Yeah. Pay attention. For God's sakes. Everybody look at me. No. All right, you can get about even money. This is a UFC two-fighter parlay.
Oh, it's some UFC Saturday.
Yeah.
Is it afternoon or Saturday night?
It's Saturday evening. I can't say these names, man. My country ass can't say these fucking names. Alex Pereira, which we know.
Yeah.
And Magomed Ankalaev.
Ankalaev. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do a three-fighter fight here.
Okay.
We're going to take Macy Chiasson
Okay.
Better grappler, bigger fighter. Gonna be able to lean on the girl.
This is money lines. Just take the winner.
Just take this to win.
Okay.
We're gonna take Ankalaev in the main event against Pereira,
Okay.
and then we're gonna take a kid called Patchy Mix.
Patchy me.
Ground fighter, gonna be able to submit his opponent.
Okay, there's your
Get a little-
three-teamer.
get a
Just to
little-
win. Just each fighter to
You
win.
get plus 169. Those three fighters together.
Okay. I like it.
Yep. There you go.
All right. Anything you got left, Paul?
I like the Colts -6, but everybody and their motherfucking mama
Is on
does,
the
and so
Colts.
don't bet it. Don't fall for it.
All right. Well, this has been a great show. Again, we got 21 locks out there for you this week. We're going to go get it. We're going to have a fun weekend. And so come Monday, we'll all be cashing tickets. So for Paul and myself, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week to recap. Good luck. Let's cash some tickets.
Bye.